And I'm back with more Metal Gear Solid 1 here for the finale. Let's finish this game up, shall we? Only got one troublesome part coming up, and that's the final boss. And that's him. You do a fist fight with him, and that's... No, they're fucking great. You do a fist fight with him, and that's really troublesome for me.
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
Are they now?
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions
I'm a soldier.
asked. You've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
Really?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
Is that so?
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Die.
Oh.
Fox Die? It can't be.
It is.
Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Die's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Die's program.
Figure it out.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
And what if there
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Die, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
Really?
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins.
Well,
But
now.
we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
Cursed.
Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
Well, now.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But
Sucks, doesn't it?
I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior.
So you're
and
motivated
now
by such
I'll
petty
have
revenge
my
too.
revenge.
Yeah, see?
You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands. You stole my chance for revenge.
He is motivated by revenge, and he
Now
criticized
I'll finish
Naomi
the
for
work
it.
that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm
Not like
proud of
you,
the destiny
Dirk.
that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
Well,
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
yeah, it's moving, Snake. What'd you think it was gonna do? Just sit there and look pretty?
How do I stop it?
Fire missiles at it. Don't worry, I know how to stop it. Oh, great. Look at this shit. We gotta take on this motherfucker. I should remember the easy way of beating him. It's not really that difficult if you know how. If you don't know how, you're gonna get your ass kicked. We would take on a fucking Metal Gear. Let's do it. Okay, got 2 rations just in case. Nope. Make sure I got Stinger. Quick select. He roars and then shoot a missile at it. And run. Every time he sits back like that, run close to him. Yep, every time he sits back like that. Not too difficult, really. You don't really have to lock on if you know where to hit, or if you just get lucky. Like I just did. If you don't move close enough, the blast radius from the missiles will probably hit you. Oh crap. If you get too close, he'll use a laser on you. Yeah, see, I was almost not close enough. Damn it. See, there's the laser. There we go. Not that difficult. It's the second part of this fight that I'm worried about. Because there's a round 2, and if you die during that part, then you're pretty much fucked. Because you gotta start this whole thing all over again. The part where you gotta take out that again, and then beat the second part. And look who it is. Okay.
Great Fox. The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
It does, doesn't it?
You're a terrible snake. You haven't aged well.
At least I still got a body. That Fox is a badass, he really is. Damn.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Is that so?
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now she thinks of me as her brother. Fox, from the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me.
That's sad, man.
Tell her that I was the one who did it. There you are.
Damn. Just unleashing.
About out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
Is this whole right arm just formed as a gun? I think it is. Oh! Well, now that right arm's all he's got.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Well, good for you.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. He destroyed the radome.
Yeah, he destroyed that radome, which was what he was using to find us, because he can't see.
You are indeed worthy of the
When he's in there.
code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of you!
I can finally die. Now that stands apart. I was taken from the battle, and the truly alive, not truly dead. I'm just let him say this. This is really pretty cool.
But soon it will finally end.
Okay, he's done. Yeah, if you try and shoot during that, damn, squished him like a bug.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else.
I'm just let him talk for the moment.
Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Oh shit. That's so down for you. Oh. At least he didn't like move his foot around, right? And rub it in.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him.
Yeah, if you try and
You can't protect
shoot during that
anyone, not even
in that
yourself.
section when he's like, I'm an undying shadow in the world of light. That whole part. Ow! Fucker. If you try and shoot, Snake will actually just be like, no, I can't do it. And you actually won't be able to. That's why I didn't try. Yep. Can't touch me. Oh crap. Yeah, sometimes I'll do that where he'll just like move forward a bit. It really sucks. All you can do is really just run away. I'm gonna use a ration just to be safe. Since you don't get them after this fight, so if you have them, you might as well use them. I just love how that does no damage. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, there we go. Crap. Oh crap, I might lose this one. You really don't want to get hit by those missiles. If you can help it, of course. Sometimes certain things will happen and it just won't be your fault. And if I could just hit him a couple times. There we go. Now I got it. Kind of. Ow. Okay, let's see if I can just... Damn it. Yeah, one more hit and he's dead. Alright, even got a little exciting there at the end.
Snake.
Cool.
I'll crush you into dust.
No, you won't. Yeah, fuck your Metal Gear. There's a lot of exposition coming up after this, so be prepared. Damn. Smacked me into the wall. Whew. That was intense. Near the end, anyway. So Gray Fox is dead. We took down Metal Gear Rex. We're actually almost done, except for the cutscenes. Got like 2 more bits of gameplay left. One of which is ridiculously fucking hard. But I'll deal with that when I come to it.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still.
Yeah, he's a fucking roach. No matter how many times you flush him down the toilet, he'll always crawl back up the bowl.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored.
Not cool, you can still look around during this one.
As we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It
That
was
can't
his
stop.
dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War.
He was young during the Cold War.
Like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
Sure isn't.
We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft.
Sound like you got a grudge.
Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
That's so.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here?
For the hell of it.
Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing.
That's absurd.
That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
Maybe.
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny
I
it.
will deny it.
We were created to be that way.
Created.
Created?
Tell me more. Talk to me, Goose.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children.
Ah.
That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
Yep.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
Yeah, what is that?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Well.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born.
Wow, that really sucks.
So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes.
Quit bitching about it.
You took everything from me before I was even born.
Deal with it.
But you and I aren't his only children.
Yeah, there's another.
The genome soldiers. They
Well,
too are
it's
his
not what I was
progeny,
talking about, but
carrying on
yeah,
his
those
genetic
two.
legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Is that so?
Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct.
Well now.
Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
Doesn't really make them brothers, does it?
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Well.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up.
So they just couldn't have one straight story, could they?
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure.
Well.
We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
You talk like y'all are a completely different species.
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
No.
Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why?
For the hell of it?
It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation.
Oh, it could be that too.
Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me.
They talk to you?
And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage.
That's so.
And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Well, Some brother you turned out to be.
Look behind you.
What's good? Meryl!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago.
Which was like, stop
Poor
breathing.
girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA.
Well,
If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel. Keep more secrets from me. You didn't fucking
Colonel,
learn your lesson,
can you
did
hear
you?
me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS
Hey, wax.
For
to bomb the place.
what?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base.
Ah, shit.
They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
Oh, great.
Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
Well,
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
good.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time.
Get on with it.
It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation.
Really?
Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Huh.
Those bastards.
Damn.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Well,
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel,
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What?
damn.
What are you doing? What?
Oh, shit, what's going on?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
What happened?
Roy Campbell has been relieved of
You
duty.
son of a bitch.
This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
Well,
Bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
you didn't like ask him?
This.
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart.
Hmm.
You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Yeah, everybody.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
Oh, how touching.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving
I
them.
don't fucking
What are you
have it.
talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live.
Oh, you
Well, the
motherfucker.
bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do.
Oh.
Farewell.
There's no way out for us.
So what are you gonna do? Just sit here and die?
Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Are you fucking kidding me? You don't want to like get out of here first?
You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine.
Well, look, how about we just get the fuck out of here first?
You'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Because if we get the fuck out of here, we can both, well, at least one of us can live, and we can have our duel to the death later.
The time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
That's so.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Man,
If you cross this line, you fall.
really?
At this height, it will kill even you.
Dude, I'm not Superman, I know that.
Have at you.
Let's fucking do it. This is so unfair that they get to cheat and I can't. So unfucking fair. Just why? Why does this boss fight need to be this freaking hard? Did somebody like look the game over and be like, this game isn't hard enough. Just make the final boss ridiculously fucking hard. Come on. I wouldn't complain if the rest of this game was this hard too. But this shit just kind of comes out of nowhere. With a bunch of cheap tricks.
Nice shot.
Come on.
What's wrong, Snake?
There we go. Kicking your ass now. Ain't shit.
What's wrong, Snake?
Bitch. Clearly wants me to hit him. That's what I'm gonna do. You want to be hit? Fine. I got no problem with that. Fuck. Yes! Got him, finally. Liquid! Oh man, that took a good chunk of time. See, how long was I on that fight? For something for like 20 minutes. I think that's like a record for me. Oh man, that took too fucking long.
Meryl.
Here's what I don't get. Why is it when you're fighting Liquid, if you don't beat him in time, everything blows up, but after you beat him, during this cutscene, things don't blow up?
Damn.
I think it was the time limit just to make the boss fight harder.
I gave in to my fear. I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own.
Snake man, you gotta quit beating yourself up about over this.
Loser. I'm not the hero you thought I was. I'm nothing.
Snake, you saved the world by taking out Metal Gear.
Meryl.
You can't save everybody.
Sorry. Forgive me.
If you hadn't given up in the torture room, you probably would have died.
Meryl can't forgive anyone anymore.
Otacon.
She's gone, Snake.
Because because of me.
I guess blaming yourself makes it easier, huh?
Damn.
If you do that, you can keep the pain at a nice, safe distance.
What the hell do you know? Meryl's dead. I
And
lost.
so's Wolf. Oh man, you saved the world.
Are you gonna stay here and die? Along with her?
Yeah, Snake. Get a hold of yourself.
Snake,
This doesn't suit you, man.
people die,
Yeah.
but death is not defeat.
Yeah. Listen to him. He knows what he's talking about.
That's what Hemingway said. I lost Wolf, too.
Yeah. See?
But that wasn't defeat.
He knows what you're going through right now.
She and I will be together forever. We didn't lose anything.
Together forever.
It's true that Wolf is dead. But our love didn't die with her.
Now, that's a nice sentiment,
Life's
isn't it?
more than just a game of win or lose. Don't you think? Let's live, Snake.
I like that.
There's a parking garage right next door. We can get to the surface from there.
Yeah.
Come
We
on.
can save ourselves.
I released all the security locks. It'll be okay. We can escape.
Come on, man.
You have my word on it.
Otacon, you've changed.
He has, hasn't he?
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know?
It's how long we better get out of
It
here.
started. Those guys. Seems like they only hurry when they're destroying things.
Huh.
Good. Let them destroy it. But they can't destroy the human spirit.
Kind of came out of nowhere, but okay.
Okay.
Still a nice
Let's
sentiment.
go. Meryl, I hope you're still watching me. Maybe I can prove myself to you after all.
I forgot how touching that cutscene is.
Snake, it's cold outside. You'll freeze like that.
My sneaking suit.
There you go.
You better hurry.
Why did Liquid feel the need to take his clothes off anyway? I don't get that.
Hurry!
It must be pretty damn warm in that base.
Now you look like yourself again.
It must be pretty damn warm in that base for Snake to just be able to walk around like that. Snake, man, just let her go. There you go. Moving on. Now comes the last bit. We gotta do like this driving and shooting thing. It's pretty epic. First off, we're gonna get this ration over here and equip it. We'll go get this one by the stairs too.
I'll drive.
You do that.
Uh-oh. A surveillance camera.
Something I always do, get right here.
Darn, no keys.
Freaking wait.
I got him. Let's go.
Okay. He says let's go, just run.
I got it. Snake, jump in.
Yeah.
Use the weapon button to fire.
Oh, if you hold the first person button, you can actually
Hold on.
look through the first person and shoot. It's pretty cool. It's kind of worthless though. Make sure you have the gun pointed to your right for a little bit. Because they're going to spin you around and you have to shoot it a couple parts. There we go.
Snake, good job, Snake. Let's go. Here they go. Damn, can't get
I'm gonna get hit a lot during this.
Snake, you gotta clear a path.
this last guy. There we go. And now you won't turn it around. I'm not even sure if that helps, but yeah.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Yeah. Can't really kill him at this part, so just gonna want to try and shoot him as much as possible so that he doesn't pop you. I think first person view actually makes this a bit easier. It's a bit clunky because it wasn't really meant to do this, but whatever. Don't worry, as long as you got Ratchet's equipped, you'll be fine. This part isn't that long. Yeah. Wait till he sticks his head out and then pop him so he doesn't do that to you. Ow, fuck. This one's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, because it keeps moving. Yeah. Yeah, get some, bitch. I think we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done. Just gotta hold out. There we go.
Snake, look,
Yep, that's it. Just gotta watch cutscenes and then we're done. That's it. It's the end of Metal Gear Solid. Okay, cool. Wasn't quite sure if I had it right there. Oh man.
Otacon,
Yes, Snake?
are you okay?
I guess so.
Otacon, can you move?
It's no use. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I don't know.
Wait.
But I hope he's
Well,
dead.
you know damn sure he ain't dead.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Yeah, see, he's not dead. He's fucking roach.
Snake.
Oh shit. What's going on here?
Die.
Oh damn. Damn. Just stop. Let's check back at what it took to bring this guy
He's dead,
down.
That means
Several missiles to the face,
Don't
an
think
ass
about it,
kicking,
Snake.
countless bullets, and a man-made disease
What happened
that
to the air
simulates
raid?
a heart attack.
no stealth bombers in sight.
Took all that to put one guy down. He's hardcore.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Colonel,
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone?
Good. We know that
What happened
not
to the
all
air
the
raid
government
and the nuclear
is
strike?
against us.
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base.
Good.
Once again. I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, about Meryl.
We couldn't save her, man.
I already know.
Colonel?
Meryl was my daughter.
Damn, just rub it in, why don't you?
I didn't find out until recently. I got a letter from her mother, my dead brother's wife. I was going to tell her after this operation was over.
Colonel,
It's okay, Snake. Thanks anyway. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
No, it isn't.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy.
So what's up?
A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess
Nanomachines
we won't meet
run on
again.
batteries.
Don't worry. Pay
Seriously?
you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die. What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Good, Naomi's
Naomi.
back.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry,
Kinda sucks.
but he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
It's a bit,
Frankie said that?
it's a bit off. Not those exact
Yeah.
words, but
He also said he'll always love you.
that's touching.
Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world.
He did.
He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost.
Okay.
A ghost looking for a place to die.
Well, at least now he found peace, right?
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
Yeah, quit beating around the bush. Tell me.
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Well, that was a little less than helpful, but thanks for the sentiment.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life.
No?
I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. Where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life.
That's not always the case.
But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything.
Well,
Just like with the genome soldiers, You can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers.
No, it doesn't.
The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny.
Just potential, huh?
You mustn't
And he's
allow
actually
yourself
dead.
to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Well.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world.
How'd they know that was
I
there?
finally realized it.
Did I
True
miss something?
meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
Well,
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
yeah, pretty much.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now?
I want to enjoy life. I really do. How about you, Otacon?
Me? I feel like a new man.
So what are you gonna do? Continue your research?
No, I'm finished with science. I'm interested in human psychology now.
Sounds good.
Indeed it does.
The whole reason I got into science in the first place was because I was no good with people. I was scared of them. I was scared of life. I thought that I could never understand them because they're so illogical. But I finally learned how to like people.
That's so.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Well, you and I are more alike than I thought.
I'm just tired of always being a spectator in life. I'm ready to live.
Good.
I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet.
Good for you, Otacon.
I'm not gonna hide anymore.
You giving up your stealth camo?
Huh? Oh yeah,
Huh.
you can have it.
Yeah. That's... You get that, if you load up
So,
your completed game save
This
file.
is where we say goodbye to our loves as well. Want me to drive?
If you gave into the torture.
No thanks. I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah.
No problem.
Solid Snake, I drive
Where
myself.
to, Snake?
My real name is David, Otacon.
I'm Hal, Dave.
Oh, that's right. Hal. Hal and Dave. That's a good one.
No, that's a cheesy one, Snake.
Maybe we should take a trip to Jupiter.
Huh.
So where you going, Dave?
I
Dave.
think it's time for me to look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will you find it?
I'll find it. I know I'll find it.
In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. Damn. In January 1993, that's when I was born! START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia... Okay. However, as of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Well, it's better than 60,000. Alright. Well, that was Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PS1, or some people call it the PSX. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you for my next couple projects, which will be the Twin Snakes and Metal Gear Solid 2. I will be doing all of the Metal Gear Solid games on hard difficulty. My original plan was to do them on extreme, but after testing out the Twin Snakes in Metal Gear Solid 2, that proved to be more difficult than I thought. I got through Metal Gear Solid 2, but it took a hell of a long time, and it's more time than I'm willing to spend on a walkthrough. More time than I'm willing to go through again. It's way too long. And as for Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, I couldn't get through that at all on extreme. So instead I'll just be lowering all the difficulty of all the Metal Gear Solid games just to hard difficulty, which should still make for a pretty interesting challenge. Still be a bit challenging. If anybody doesn't know how things work, for the walkthroughs I do, I always play the games on the hardest difficulty which I can manage. Like me and my buddy did Resident Evil 6, we did it on professional. I did Metal Gear Rising on hard, but anyway, I'm just rambling now. So I'm just gonna let the credits roll and see my score, and then we'll be done. As for now, I got some video editing to do to cut out all the times when Liquid Snake killed me, but you guys don't have to sit through that, only I do. So till next time, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next walkthrough. Oh, just a little tidbit for you. This song's called The Best Is Yet to Come. And let me tell you, the best is indeed yet to come. The other Metal Gear Solid games are just get better and better and better as they go on. Up to you get to Metal Gear Solid 4, and that game's absolutely amazing. They all are, but Metal Gear Solid 3 and 4 especially are like the pinnacle of just epicness and game-making brilliance. Oh, and also a little info about the Twin Snakes. It's going to be a little bit different. If you don't know, the Twin Snakes is a remake of this game. And that one's going to be a little different story-wise. And if you want to know how, tune in. You could probably figure it out, especially if you know Metal Gear Solid already. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. Hope you all enjoyed watching me do it. Good experience. Never beaten this game on anything higher than normal, so it was good to actually be able to do it on hard. And it's probably a good thing that I wasn't able to do it on extreme, because I didn't have just a cleared game save file. And I probably lucked out on that one, because I doubt I would have been able to finish that. But anyway, I had fun doing this. Hope you all enjoyed. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, if you were already a Metal Gear fan coming into this, hope you enjoyed sitting down and revisiting the Metal Gear Solid 1 story with me. And if you were new to this, I hope this game confused and entertained you as much as it did me when I first played it. I'm just trying to do my part to get coverage of the Metal Gear games to anybody who might not know, or anybody who does know, give them a little bit more entertainment for the classics, you know, if you can understand what I just said.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
And there's the whole moral of the story, pretty much. Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Hello, Metal Gear Solid 2. Because, of course, that leads into the second game. Which Snake is still in it, don't worry, if you didn't know. Of course, I unlocked the stealth camo. Save my completed mission data? Sure, why not? So yeah, it's Metal Gear Solid 1, and this is Bug Zapper 2112 saying, we are done here.